Let's have a listen to these drums. Drums sound pretty good, but they just need some love. So first and foremost, we're gonna start out with the kick drum. Let's load up DF Trans and see if we can get some attack in the kick, because it's really kind of flubby and it doesn't sound the best by itself. Usually when using trans on direct, like a snare and a kick, I like to really go for an extreme setting, which would be the clip and the 2X button right away. And I like to crank the attack or the sustain so I can really hear what it's doing and make a decision and then dial it back. Again, you also have a parallel mix knob, which is extremely powerful if you want to be very organic and do really extreme moves. So let's have a listen and see what we can do. You see it starts farting out a little bit when I boost it up and I clip it. So I'm going to engage filter mode and see if I can find the attack. That immediately sounds better to my ear. Let's have a listen. Now the kick has just a little bit of attack to it, which is kind of nice. So let's go and do some work on this snare here. And when I jack the snare up, again, I'm hearing just a little bit of the muddiness of the drum come up. So I'm going to use the filter mode to get rid of some of that. I'm adding just a bit of sustain to make the snare drum carry so it doesn't sound so tight. Definitely a lot more punchy and clearer sounding. Now let's take a look at our overheads. I always love adding sustain to mine. I kind of think it glues the kit a little bit better. The fast mode is definitely going to be a little bit more exciting, while the slow mode is going to have a little bit more glue. So let's add some sustain. I'm just experimenting with taking a little bit of the transient. Since there's so much snare in the overhead, I want the body more than the crack. So let me put the direct kick and snare in and have a listen. That automatically sounds much better. Now let's head over to the room mics and see what we can do with these. These sound like they have a bit of compression on them, and I really want to increase the size of the drum kit and use these room mics for glue, so I'm going to really smash in a lot of sustain. I'm just kind of experimenting with the attack to see if I want to take a little bit of the attack out or not. And I definitely like that. But another thing I'm going to try here is using the focus mode to find the snare drum and see if it sounds any better just manipulating the snare region of the room and not really so much the kick. And it sounds a little bit tighter. Let's hear it in context. I'm going to mute the hi-hat. I actually like how that glues in. It's subtle. Let's listen one more time. To me, it sounds just a little bit tighter overall. Now I'm going to balance the room mic in. That's already sounding a lot better to me. Let's take a look at the hi-hat. Adding a little bit of sustain, I'm going to see if I can get a little bit more percussiveness by increasing the attack without destroying the cymbal resonance too much. I'm also going to try the filter mode here. I like that better. It's definitely a lot tighter. Let's blend the hi-hat into the mix. Now we're going to compare it with trans and without trans. And I'm just going to group these tracks. And let's hear it. You can hear how DF Trans really just brings these drums to life with so much ease. It's a very simple, useful, and powerful tool.